This is Trail Rider 570 coming at you again. Uh, this is going to be my review of the Roc Hobby's 1/6 scale 1941 Willys Jeep. So that'll happen after this. I'll see you in a few. Okay, guys, right here it is. This is the 1941 Willys Jeep from Roc Hobby. You can get this through Amazon, a couple other places. I think A Main sells it as well. This thing is just a crazy good outfit. It I have it. The only thing I had to do was I had to put grease in the differentials, and I checked all four shocks. Other than that, it's the way you get it. The soldiers and the canvas back here does not come with it. The canvas cover is like at $20 extra. These soldiers, I've seen them if you want to go scale and put something in it, right around in the 31 to $35 range on Amazon. So yeah, this thing has just been awesome. I mean, the steering is spot on. I mean, it's just crazy how well it does work. Let's see here, which radio is it? Over here. The radio system comes with it is right here. So you can see right there, Roc Hobby. It is actually a 4-channel radio. You have so you can give you option to put other things onto it, you know, like lights. It does not have tail lights, but what I'm going to do is I've actually got it made up here somewhere, sitting right here with me. Get this out of the way. Right here, I made up this. You can see there's bulbs in the end of it, so I'm holding it that way. I made up this harness. I'm actually gonna go back into it. I'm gonna add 2 more lights into there for the side lights in the back. But this will plug right into one of the ports on the servo and instant tail lights. Then I just got to attach it up and hide it underneath there. So I got plans to put tail lights on. Like I said, the soldiers don't come with it. The thing, let's see here. Let me power it up here for you guys. Gotta find it's kind of hard to find. This is my one. Right here it is. Find it. Okay, it's powered up. I did it backwards. I did it backwards. Oh, there we got the beeps. It just recognized it. The servo, I'm not sure of the speed of it, but you see it works pretty good. The headlights in the front here do work, and you do have over here, you have anti-aircraft light for it. The seats, they are a soft upholstery. They're actually padded. He can just lift out. He just comes out. But you can see in here the detail of them. Let's see here. So him up here. You get some of their stuff out. Right here's their rifles, binoculars. Get his hand up so I can get this binocular off the gear shift. But I put some equipment in it, just for scale looking. Like I say, the soldiers, they do come out. They're not really attached into it. He's a little trickier to get out, but you can take him out. We'll set him right there next to the Jeep, but you can see the inside of it. It has, it's all detailed. I know lighting sucks here. We have a speedometer, all your switches, gauges, all your warning lights. It has your 4-wheel drive lever and your low and high range and your shift. And when you steer it, if you watch the steering wheel works as well. It's got a 35 turn motor system in it, but it uses what they call a planetary gearbox. So it's attached to the motor. In a minute here, we'll pop the lid and then I'll show you what's inside of it. But you can see, I got more crap in here. We've got this backpacks and stuff that I get out here anyway. But you can see right here a radio system. This stuff does not come with it. You got to supply your own stuff. We'll set the soldiers out of the way, get them out of the way here for now. I will enclose some running videos of it as well if you haven't seen it now. But yeah, the back end has this seat is padded, that's padded. This box here is just for looks. They have to do that because of the shock towers underneath it. So the windshield goes up and down, it locks into place. It does have windshield wipers that you can plug into it. I left them off it only because putting the canvas top on. But yeah, so the windshield does fold down. It does have a detailed, well, I painted this up now, it doesn't come this way, motor bay, so you can paint it up whatever way you like. Yeah, it's pretty scale. The wheels are the skinnies. I'll turn the wheels here. You can see how wide the tires are. They're skinny tires. It's pretty scale. It runs a 3-link suspension in front and a 4-link in the back. In other words, what it does is in the front it has the 2 lower links, then it just runs 1 link from the one spot to it. I don't know if I imagine if you want to get creative, you could come up with another one and make it into a true 4-link, but I've ran it on the trails and I had no problem with it. Now these tires actually work pretty good for being a scale tire. To get to the body, get to the bottom, the inside of it here, we're going to spin it around here. I'm going to turn off the radio here. We'll turn off the truck and the radio. We don't need it on at this point. We're going to go spin it around backwards. How's that? That way we'll go like this. Underneath here, on each side, you got these clips. There's one out. Here's the other one out. Then the body just tips up, just like so. It comes with a metal rod, but I'm going to say I had a problem. I misplaced it. So there, that holds it up. This is your servo mount, your receiver. This has a Hobby Wing 1060 ESC in it, which is right here. Your on and off switch is right here on the side. This tray is big enough that you could put a decent size LiPo battery in it. I'm running a 5200 in here. 5200 will run this truck about, oh gosh, an hour and a half. Long time. It comes with these big bore threaded body shocks. The only thing I would suggest to people is when you get it is to take the shocks, take them apart, dump them out, and get you some good 20 weight oil and put in them. That'd be the first thing I would do. That's what I did with these. The differentials as well, you're going to want to pull the 4 screws off the back, pop the cover off, and grease the front and rear differentials. In the very front, right here, where I'm pointing, this is your output for your motor to your divorce transfer case here. Let me go over here and go like this, I can show you. So this is a divorced transfer case right here I'm pointing at. This is your input. You notice there's a spring right here and a nut. This is your throttle. This is your slipper for your engine, for your motor. If you run this thing and you're getting a little bit of slippage, just tighten that up a little bit. Don't over tighten it. Just turn it just a little bit. That's all you got to do. This is your planetary gearbox right here, and you got a 35 turn brushed motor right there. Quite honestly, you don't need much more. You can see the 3-link. Here's a rod goes right here. Then you got your two rods in the bottom. That's all they get. But they do give you an option. If you look right here, if you wanted to, I suppose you could put another rod across if you wanted to make it, because like the back end is a 4-link. They do have, people are out there are doing it. They're making kits for these, so you can put leaf springs underneath them if you want. But yeah, that's basically it. The radio system, like I said, is 4-channel. Worked quite well. I forget where to put it. Right here. Right there it is. It's a 4-channel for you. Works well. Inside here you have a door opens on the back right here. And you got your on and off switches right here. Then you got your the steering trim here, your throttle trim, and the steering dual right here. So if you want, first thing I do is I get it powered up and I turn the steering all the way up on these. Just turn it up on something like this, ain't gonna hurt it. These are your reversing switch, so you can reverse the throttle and reverse the steering with these switches. So everything's hidden underneath there, and it's a nice little cover. It has a carbon fiber look. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna say I got quite a few miles of running this thing around now, and I had no trouble. You can see I got dirt on the tires still, but yeah. It comes with this spare tire, which is removable and usable, and it has a jerry can. That does come with it. The hardware for the convertible top right here does come with it. You just got to supply the canvas basically. Everything else is there. And it does on this side. You can kind of somewhat see it. Get my camera around here for you guys. It comes with a shovel and an axe right there as well. And like I say, it's all set up. You can see where I had wiring in for, but it's all set up underneath here, so you can put wired up for lights and stuff. So, and it's be fairly easy to run the wires, which I've already done it. I took them off because something wasn't right. So, but then you use like super shoe glue to glue them in place. Like I said, this rod here, you're going to get one in the kit, is metal, and dummy me, I misplaced it. I got to figure out where I put it. But yeah, would I recommend this thing wholeheartedly? I mean, the thing is just awesome. It's awesome to run. It's pretty scale looking. It's not what you call a really big, go crazy rock crawler the way it is now. But you could make it into something if you didn't want to. If you want to get away from the military look, there's people out there that are putting Wraith axles underneath these and making them true 4-links and changing them out and putting 2.2 tires on them and all that. And they they're just making crazy looking roll bars and everything else in them. So it's up to you what you want to do with something like this. But yeah. And that's how it tilts up to get to the battery, of course. But you can see it right there. I definitely would recommend it. It's an awesome Jeep. It's like I say, fun to run. It's not the fastest thing. Good peppy walk. You can keep up with it. So it's a great trail truck. True to scale. I mean, you could take it and strip the body off here and spray it matte clear coat and dull it up, and it would be a great machine too. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet as far as finishing it. You could distress it. It even got back here. This is fake, but that is for trailer lights to plug in. So they got the detail there. There's your anti-aircraft lights, tail lights and stuff, and of course you got the gas can. It's got a little strap holding it in place. But no, it's a nice machine. There's my soldier shovel. But yeah, I will enclose a short video running this thing running. But Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. This thing is just awesome. It's I've been looking at it, looking at it, and finally jumped on it and got one. So, no, if you're like I am, I'm from a child of the '60s and '70s and GI Joes. I had the plastic push version of this, and you know, this come out, and I just naturally had to have one. So at this point, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to enclose some run footage of this thing running around for you. And remember, Amazon. You can go Amazon. You can go to Roc Hobby's website. You can go to A-Main, places like that. And you can get it. I think Amazon's got it for $350, $322. Black Friday's coming up pretty quick here, so you might get a better deal on it. But I would definitely give it, like, out of 10 thumbs up, I'd give it a 9. There's only a couple things that I had issues with, and it's nothing I couldn't handle myself. But just when you get it, plan on doing a little bit of work before you actually use it. Don't just take it out and use it. Check things over on it, just like anything else you'd buy. So that being said, guys, I'll enclose the footage, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. God bless.